Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's time for our chart of the week. And this week we're going to be charting one of our old friends called Roku. ROKU is the symbol. It's a streaming media company. So this chart is starting to look really nice here. We added some of this on the breakout last week, and we think that the stock has more room to go here. May consolidate a little bit, but let's take a look at the chart and see what we can figure out over here. So as you can see here, the stock has been kind of trading in a bit of a range for about 5-6 months here, and you can see that the making lower lows, but every time it seemed to get up to that 65 area, it was rejected about 7 or 8 times. Once here, once here, once here, once there, a couple of times back over here. So, and it made lower lows. But the thing is that what we like to see here is the fact that it broke out on big volume, right? Now, we can certainly argue that the stock is still down. It's still in a downtrend. Of course it is. But what we like to see is that a big breakout, again, through a severe resistance level, and that would be about the $65 level. So last Thursday on August 22nd, the stock bolted higher on big volume. I think you got an upgrade. And it took off to the upside, and it stayed above there earlier this week. Now, it's encountering some resistance here. This 200-day moving average, and we are overbought on the relative strength. But look at that nice relative strength here. Look at this, higher lows and higher highs on that. The textbook, that's what you'd like to see. So what could we expect from Roku? We could expect a little bit of a move up through that 200-day moving average, then maybe a bit of a pullback here, possibly to test that that level that we broke out, maybe come close to it, and then turn right back around and go up here in September. And once it makes a move above this recent high, which could happen in a matter of days, we think that it's going to start making a move to start filling this gap from back in March, right? So you have the March dropped sharply over here on some news, and then in April it had the earnings report. And it did poorly after that, and again making lower lows until it broke out free last week. Now take a look at the indicators down below here. Again, we showed you the relative strength. MACD is on a buy signal over here, but take a look at this money flow over here. Now it's been bearish for about a month here, and then prior in May and June was really bearish, and then it had a nice shot up over here. But look, it's made it's come back to the zero line, and it's made higher highs on the stock. So that's a sign that big institutions are not afraid to buy the stock down here in the 60s. And big institutions are going to be buying the stock to hold it for months, if not years. And that is the big difference over here from what it was earlier in 2024, where we have some big buyers coming in when the stock broke out, and they're willing to hold it. So I like Roku over here. I think overall, I think it's going to make a move back to that fill that gap before the end of the year. That's a pretty strong move from even right now, but certainly from where it was back in early part of August, which was in the high 40s. Look, the stock being up to $69 over here, the stock is up more than 45% this month in August of 2024. We could certainly see a little bit of a pullback over here. I just think that pullback is going to be pretty shallow, and it's going to be an opportunity to add some shares or buy some calls in Roku when that happens. So that's Roku, ROKU. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.